Hi everyone, you are watching Accent, an arena for communicative English and career related information. This is Tanya Joseph, a teacher of communicative English and career counselor. So everyone, welcome to Accent. Hi everyone, welcome to Accent, and this is Tanya teacher with you. And today in this session, we are going to discuss about something that we badly need in our everyday life, and it is the rest of the questions in our Communicative English Unit 1. I'll tell you what are they. First of all, note making, and then blog, how to prepare tweets, and then discourse markers, certain language expressions and their functions, the vocabulary which we use in internet, and of course certain abbreviations which we commonly use in internet. These are the topics for discussion today. So let's begin. First of all, note making. What do you think is note making? It's nothing special. This is something we always do in our class, and you're very familiar with that. You know it, okay? When your teacher take a class, you write down the notes. And how do you do that? First, you give a heading, right? What is the name of the lesson? Or maybe what is the area the teacher discussed? And you write it down. And that will be your title or topic. And then after that, the teacher will give a lot of explanations. And we never write down the whole sentence, but we just write down the main points so that we can just keep it in our memory. This is the same thing we do in note making. When you do the note making, you will be given a passage. And what you should do? You should read that passage well and make a rough draft. Okay? Before doing the note making, we always do a rough draft. And how do you make that rough draft? First of all, you give a title of that passage. Whatever is given there, you read it, you understand the central idea of it, what is discussed there, and you give a title. And then after that, we look at each paragraph. Definitely there will be 2 or 3 paragraphs given in that comprehension passage. And what you do is, each paragraph will have a topic sentence. We discussed what is topic sentence in our last class, right? When we learned paragraph writing, I told you what is topic sentence. Topic sentence is the main idea of that paragraph. So that main idea or the topic sentence will be our subheading in that paragraph 1. And there will be some points associated with that in the same paragraph. So I'll tell you the format. First we give a title. And then point number 1 is a subheading for the first paragraph. And then 1.1, we just keep like that. Some bullets or basically we keep this number format to make things much more easy for you. So after writing the subpoint, first subpoint, we write 1.1, the first associated point with it. And we don't write the whole sentence. Instead of that, we write only the main phrase of that. Okay, we write it in short words. And then 1.2 is the next main point in that. Maybe there will be only 2 points, or maybe there will be 3 points. If there are 3 points, you write 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Like that you write the 3 points. After that we move over to our second paragraph. And in the second paragraph will also have what? A topic sentence in it. So we write 2 and we write the subheading of that. That is the main point of that second paragraph. And then 2.1 is the next idea or the next example of whatever is the associated point. We write that. And then 2.2 like that. This is how you write note making. It's as easy as that. Okay, I hope you got it. If you still have any doubts on note making, I have a format shown here for your better understanding. Okay. Our next topic for discussion is blog. You know what is a blog? A blog is an online journal which a person can continuously edit or update with his own ideas or thoughts. You must be following many blogs, right? There are many bloggers today. These days, it's very easy to create a blog. We don't require any knowledge of HTML or FTP to create a blog. Actually, anyone who can type, copy and paste can create a blog. People create different blogs on their lifestyle, on arts, on cooking, like that, depending on their own special taste. Now let's see how can you create a blog. As plus 2 communicative English students, you should definitely know how to create a blog. First of all, to create a blog, we need an email account with Google. That is why when I teach you email, I told you to create an email account. If you don't have one, you remember that. Alright. First of all, log into your Google account with your email ID. And then you can see a new blog button there. You click on that new blog button to start creating your blog. After that, you will be asked to fill in your name and your desired blog address, and maybe you can choose your template there. Now that your blog address is ready, you click on the create blog button and then select that start blogging link. Type your text and then click on the publish button. It's on net. Now that your blog is ready, and you know what? You are supposed to create a class blog and you should publish or update all your activities related to communicative English in that class blog. And you know very well that you have a Wi-Fi for communicative English exam, right? So you need to open your blog and explain to your teacher on all the activities you have done throughout the year, okay? Now let's see how can you create a blog. Log into your Google account with your email ID. Click the new blog button to create blog. Fill in your name and desired blog address. Click the create blog button. Select the start blogging link and enter your title and text. When you have finished, click the publish button. Activity: create a blog for your class. Write blog entries with headings, subheadings, photos, images, etc. Post your assignments in the class blog and send the link to your teacher. Moving over to our next topic, that is discourse markers. You're wondering what it is? That too is very simple. When you travel through a road, you see certain signposts on the road. A child running with a bag, and you know very well what does it shows. There is a school nearby and you should reduce your speed to 25 km or less than that. Sometimes you can see the picture of a bed there and you know there is a hospital nearby. So these signposts on the road give us certain idea about what is expected or what is coming next. Like that, in language also we have certain signposts. We call it discourse markers. And what do they do? The discourse markers give you an insight or give you some hints on what is expected, what is coming. Okay, so let's see what are discourse markers. They are actually certain language expressions which give us an idea about what is about to come. When you hear the word for example, you know very well that the teacher is going to give you an example, right? So when somebody tell you but or however, we know very well that yes, something contrasting is coming. Or somebody tell you similarly or in the same way, we know that they are trying to show some similarity. Or somebody tell you, although, even though, you know very well that they are trying to show some concession. These are what we say discourse markers, the words like this. But, even though, similarly, for example, and not only but also, these are not simply grammatical terms. We call it discourse markers or language expressions which give us an idea on what is expected in the coming sentences. Okay? Now that you have learned what are discourse markers, what is the use of it? What is the use of it? We need a discourse marker not only to post a comment but also in our everyday life. Whenever we talk, we need discourse markers, of course. Now, moving over to our next topic, that is the vocabulary we use in our internet. Maybe I'll start with the most familiar word that you know. Guess what it is? Selfie, of course. What is a selfie? Selfie is a photograph you take of yourself. Okay. And what is chat? You know very well that you keep chatting in Facebook, in WhatsApp, in Twitter, like you keep on chatting in Instagram and all. So you know what is chat. Chats are in communicating real time through computers or smartphones, back and forth. Okay. And then what is a follower? A follower is a person who follow some blog or YouTube or something. Hmm? And you know what is subscribe? You're familiar with this term, subscribe. Now what is a tweet? Tweet is a short piece of remark posted on Twitter. And what is retweet? Retweet is reposted or a forwarded message of another user. And then of course, what is a hashtag? Hashtag is a word or phrase preceded with a simple hash. Now that we should learn certain language expressions and their functions. This is not only to post comments or not only to blog but also to use in our everyday life. When you use the word why don't you? When somebody asks you why don't you? What does it shows? That person is giving you a suggestion. Why don't you do that? Or why don't you study well? Why don't you pay more attention to your studies? These are things we hear in our everyday life, right? So this word why don't is used to give a suggestion. Now the last thing is certain abbreviations which we commonly use in internet in our everyday life. I have a list of abbreviations here. So let's get familiar with that, okay? Common abbreviations used in internet. AFAIK, as far as I know. BRB, be right back. HHOJ, haha, only joking. ROTFL, rolling on the floor, laughing. ATM, at the moment. BTW, between. J/K, just kidding. OIC, TTYL, talk to you later. FYI, for your information. CUL, see you later. LOL, laugh out loud. OMG, oh my god. ASAP, as soon as possible. R, B, before, BTW, by the way. FWD, forward. Twitter is a platform where we share everything from the simplest piece of information to gossip. Many famous personalities have their own Twitter account and they got many followers also. We have our Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tweets and then Amitabh Bachchan's tweet. Here are some examples of tweets. Now let's see what are the questions we can expect from this unit. The topics we discussed today. Of course, you can expect a question on not making. You'll be given a comprehension passage and as we discussed, we prepare a note for that. And normally it comes for 4 to 5 mark question, sometimes even 6 marks. Okay? And then you will be asked to prepare tweets. And then sometimes you will be asked to post comments. Maybe you get a question like this, that your classmate or your friend got selected in the state cricket team and please post a comment in your class blog on that. Okay? So you know very well how to post comment on that. If it is something related to this kind of things, definitely we write congratulations and I'm proud of you. The words like that is very important. They are the key words when you're asked to congratulate somebody or on somebody's achievements. Okay? And then you can expect questions from discourse markers and language functions. We can also expect one-word questions or multiple choice questions from the vocabulary related to internet, like the chat, viral, selfie, tweet and all. And also you can expect the full forms of certain abbreviations used in internet. So that's all about Unit 1 and that was learning with technology. I hope you're all empowered with technology now, right? So, let us wind up the class now. Kindly do all the assignments which I mentioned. That will definitely help you in the examination. And please like, share and subscribe if you understand my lessons. That's all for today. Thank you very much and bye-bye. This is Dani teacher.